How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my reaction video to Nottingham Forest 4, Blackpool 1. Yeah, brilliant from Forest today. Absolutely sensational, really. One of our best performances of the season, one of the best results of the season. Yeah, huge from us today. Massive in the hunt for promotion. You know, that win takes us one point off Middlesbrough, who are in 6th place with a game in hand in our favour. So yeah, massive from us today. That was Brennan Johnson, take a bow. Superb performance from him. 2 fantastically well taken goals. A lovely finish from a cutback from Yatesy, and then he sort of pounced on an error, if you will, from the Blackpool keeper, and a lovely chipped finish. Fantastic from him. Just, yeah, almost the perfect day. It would have been the perfect day if it wasn't for the fact that we did concede towards the end. Doesn't really matter too much, but it would have topped it off that little bit better. But unfortunately, you know, we weren't able to make it. You know, a clean sheet as well. But I think overall you got to be really happy with that. Scott McKenna coming back, I don't think anyone would have expected that. He was meant to be out for something like 5 weeks, and he was only out for 2, which is huge. You know, massive credit to him. You know, you could say in some instances he looked like he was maybe struggling a little bit, but for the 4th goal, where he nips in, plays us a sensational ball. I mean, I love it. I have a real thing, I guess you could say, for centre-backs who just come out from the back and play that pass. You know, they're not afraid to step out and make the move forward. And that's what he did, and it's just brilliant to watch. You know, he steps out from the back and just plays that lovely ball into Surridge, and then Surridge with a fantastic finish as well. And, you know, to open the score in Zinkenau, got a bit lucky on the deflection, but, you know, we take those, we won't complain. Yeah, really great to see Graben back on the pitch, you know, and just brilliant for us today, absolutely fantastic. You know, one thing that is a real stark contrast to the way that it was under Houghton, we were 3-0 up and brought on more strikers. You know, you'd never expect that to happen under Chris Houghton. You know, we wouldn't have been 3-0 up anyway. But yeah, just a huge win today, a real statement of our intent. I really have a feeling that we're going to make the top 6 now, at least. You know, we're 9 points off 3rd place. We're level on points with 2nd place. We're level on points with Bournemouth, and we've got something like 9 games to go. We could do it. We could get automatics. I know it's not going to be easy, because we're going to have Bournemouth to lose 3 games that we win. One of those will be against them, so that's a huge step in that direction. And you know, the teams above us sort of have to lose, or we have to make the games in hand count, because I think we've got like 4 games or 3 games in hand over Huddersfield and like 2 over Luton or something. So it's not out of the picture. If we win our games in hand, there's nothing more we can do. If we win the rest of our games, which I feel like we could do. I know we've got some difficult games coming up, like Bournemouth, like Fulham. Luton's a bit difficult this season. If I'm being realistic, I'd probably expect us to maybe drop points against Fulham. Whether it's a loss or a draw, I don't know. I can't lead into the fact it might be a draw, but with how good they are, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose. But yeah, most of the other games, I think we might win them. You know, I'm feeling confident because we're riding high. Every player's playing the best football that they've played. Maybe, I mean, in some instances in their career. Spence definitely. You know, Johnson, Yates, Garner potentially. Just, yeah, brilliant to see. I'm just so happy with how things are panned out at the club at the moment. You know, those games we've got in hand are crucial for us to get in the top 6. If we can make them pay, or make, you know, maybe 2 of them pay, for example, you can't complain. You're going to be banging that the playoff mix up. Yeah, it's so great to see. You know, we're really just on riding the crest of a wave. A lot of sort of Twitter accounts I've seen that follow the Championship rather than just Forest. They're sort of looking at Forest and saying, is this the year that their playoff curse is finished? Because we're just playing sensational football. And like I mentioned in my preview, Blackpool are a side who don't often concede. You know, they're the start of something like us and Luton have like the least, not Luton, Blackpool have got like the least goals conceded this year or something like that. I might be wrong on the specifics, but there was a stat nonetheless about us two conceding a low amount of goals. And they're a club that just are really, you know, quite defensively solid. By the most part, they're really good defensively. And then we rock up there and put 4 past them, which is just fantastic. You know, to be 3-0 up at the break is just sensational. It's a brilliant day all round, really, for the club, because you've got McKenna coming back early. I think he played the full 90, and striding out like he did to make that pass through to get an assist. Superb. Graben coming off the bench after being out for a good few weeks, which is fantastic to see. You know, we're getting players back for the running, which is massive. Still got a couple of players to come back. You know, we've got Lowe, we've got Cook, you know, 2 out of the 5 at the back to come back, and you know, we're only going to get better, only going to build more, we're going to get stronger, and I'm really, really excited to see what's going to happen in the future. You know, you look at the way that the players celebrate. Johnson showing his love for the club, you know, celebrating with a bow and arrow, reminiscent obviously of Robin Hood there, and the whole thing behind the city. It's huge to see the way that these players react and just how much it means to them, how much they're together as a bunch, and you know, it's just incredible to see. I'm really happy for Surridge to come off the bench and score. I know he had a lot of stick from like Stoke fans and previous fans that he's played for over the fact that he's not been very good. Some Stoke fans are saying that we should I'd be happy to drive him away to the club, drive him to City Ground, but under Cooper, he's been excellent. Maybe he just needs that lease of life. A manager that he knows believes in him and has that trust in him and faith in him to play him week in, week out, or to bring him off the bench week in, week out and give him that chance to make an impact. And he's really done that, you know. Yeah, it's just been superb, and I'm really, really happy with the way things are panning out at the club at the moment. I've really got a feeling that this is our year, whether it's playoffs, whether it's automatic. I'm thinking playoffs, but you know, we never know. We never know. We wouldn't have expected to be in the playoffs, or even in this position where we are now at the start of the season. I would have thought you were a lunatic if you'd have said that. But no, it's actually happening, and it's amazing to see. I just, yeah, really, really can't wait to see how this pans out. I'm really excited, and I'm really confident with our boys. I think we're in one of the best positions to give a playoff place. I know we're not in the playoffs at the moment. That's a given, but we've got games in hand and we're playing some brilliant football. We're really riding the crest of that wave. Like I said, momentum's just really carrying us on, and it's just, yeah, absolutely fantastic to see. I'm really, really excited. I have just got a feeling we're going to get top 6 at least. You know, whether that's top 2, I'd love it to be, but you know, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see. But I'm really, really excited. Fantastic for us today, absolutely exceptional. And yeah, some massive, massive games. We've got 8 games left, 8 cup finals really. Who knows where we're going to be. I'm really excited. Let's do this. Come on, you Reds. If you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe down below. If you haven't already, comment down below as well what you thought of the game, who your man of the match was and that sort of thing. And yeah, like I said, come on, you Reds.